So go ahead and find a comfortable child's pose. Spread the knees out nice and wide. Big toes touch. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more times. Full breath in, and out. Using these first few moments to really ground down, to notice the places in your body where you're kind of amped up and ready to go, and very consciously making the choice to call all of your awareness and intention into your body, into this moment. Feel the senses. Notice the bones, the muscles, the mind. Reach the arms overhead, come under the fingertips, lift the elbows up. Broaden through the upper back, reach the hips back and down. Wiggle the torso in between the knees. Take one more full deep breath in. A complete exhalation, maybe even stick the tongue out and make a sound. Palms flat on the earth, fingers spread. Inhale into a tabletop position. Tuck toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the right knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch. Left knee bends. Right knee straighten. Reaching up through the arms, shoulders away from ears. A little more with each breath. Back and forth. Before finding some stillness, relax the gaze, relax the eyes. Maybe even lift the toes up as you reach the heels back. Engage the thighs, kneecaps rise. Lower belly in towards spine. Inhale, come forward into a plank position. Soften the eyes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beginning to modulate the breath now, counting for about a 4 with the inhale, forward, plank, reaching through the heels. Exhale, down dog. One more time like that. Reach the right leg up towards the sky. Keep the legs straight. Reach through the heel. Shoulders stay in line. Jaw relaxed. Roll the hip open with the legs straight. On your next inhale, square the hip. Exhale, float the foot down. Left leg up. Reach through the heel. Shoulders stay in line. You can roll the hip open, but leave the legs straight. Gazing under the opposite armpit will help keep the shoulders in line. On the next inhale, square the hips. Exhale, both feet flat on the ground. Tiptoes, knees bend. Belly towards thighs. Exhale, straighten. Tiptoes, knees bend. Look forward. Step to the top of the mat. Clasp opposite elbows. Shift weight into the toes. Sway the torso from side to side, perhaps. Come back to center. Inhale enough that your torso rises. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach hands towards the sky. Look up if it feels good. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gaze at fingertips or soft or closed. Take a moment to set an intention. It can be anything you want, but do your best to frame it in the affirmative, to be clear, and to be concise. And I offer for all of us that we might open ourselves up to experiencing the possibility in each moment. May we identify the seeds and not just the fruit. And in doing so, increase the level of gratitude, peace, and ease that we experience. Feel it in the body. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, high plank. Stay right there. Engage the lower belly to the spine and press the fingertips into the earth. Engage the legs. Broaden in the upper back. One more deep inhale, and as you exhale, shift weight forward. Lower all the way down to the earth. Take the arms out wide in a 60-degree angle. Reach the heart up as you breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Walk the hands in just a little bit. Inhale, come up. Tops of the feet are pressed into the earth. As you exhale, bend the right elbow, look towards the left. Breathe in for 4, come up. Exhale, opposite side. One more time, just like that on each side. Listening to the body. And come back up to center. Lengthen the cervical spine, the neck, so that the chin is level with the earth. On the next exhale, lower down. Hands at the base of the ribs, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. In through the nose. Out, nose or mouth. In through the nose. Out, nose or mouth. One more time, full breath in. Out through the nose. Tiptoes, knees bend, look forward with the inhale. Exhale, find your way to the top of the mat. Step, float, hop. Flat back, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Rise, full inhale. Go back if it feels good. Exhale, hands to heart. Back to the intention, notice the feeling. On a sensory level in the body, locate where it lives. Breathe into that sensation. Literally visualizing, feeling it grow within you. And when you notice barriers, name them. Hands up, inhale. Hinge at hips, fold forward. 4 count breaths. In, flat back. High to low as you breathe out. Heart rises Breathe in, it's cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale completely. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. 2 more. Still the mind. Last one. Tiptoes, knees bend, inhale. Top of the mat, exhale. Flat back, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Rise all the way up, breathe in. Directly after, fold forward. Stay with the inquiry, flat back, inhale. The observation of the mind, high to low, exhale. Heart rises, inhale. The way in which the mind forms creates sensation, downward facing dog, exhale. In through the nose, out, nose or mouth. In through the nose, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Pause at the top of the breath. Open the mouth. Last one, breathe all the way in. Out through the nose. Look towards the top of the mat, inhale. Top of the mat with the exhale. Flat back, inhale deeply. Fold forward, exhale completely. Knees bend. Reach up, chair pose. Soften your jaw. So your feet can be hips width distance or they can be together. And if the feet are together, the knees are together. Rotate the palms in toward one another. Full breath in. Sink down. Soften the jaw. If the arms need to come down, go ahead and do that. We've got 3 more breaths. Maybe you come up onto the toes. Maybe not. It doesn't really matter. Last one. Full deep breath in. Exhale, rise to standing. Heart and belly or prayer. Gaze is soft. Come back to your intention. I invite you to consider for a moment that the barriers to possibility are the barriers to imagination. We create boxes, and we convince ourselves that life cannot happen outside the confines of the boxes we've created or that have been created for us. So as we move through the next series of postures, the invitation is that you allow yourself to really observe the boxes, the lines, the boundaries of what you discern to be right, expected, possible. Take a full deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees. Fingertips touch the ground. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step or jump back, high to low plank. Reach the heart up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot steps forward with the breath in. Go ahead and drop that back foot down. Stay right here for a moment. Reach the right hip back. Reach the heart forward. Lengthen the spine. On your next breath, inhale. Take the hands up. Draw the lower ribs in. Lower belly in. Reach up, maybe palms meet. Exhale, hands to the earth, right leg back, lower down. Heart rises, inhale. Downward, exhale. Left foot forward, right foot back. Before standing, lengthen the spine. Reach the left hip back. When you're grounded, when you're squared, when your breath is even, rise. Reach the right hip forward, the left hip back. Inhale, stretch the arms up, maybe look up, maybe palms meet, maybe go back. Hands to the earth with the exhale. Left leg back, lower down. Breathe in, heart reaches up. Downward facing. Breathe out. 3 breaths. Last one. Lengthen and prepare with the inhale. Find your way there with the exhale. Flat back, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Knees bend, inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale to standing, hands at heart, or heart and belly. Full cycle of breath. Reorient to intention, to inquiry. Bend knees, hands to the earth. Reach up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. Inhale, hands to the sky, warrior one. Look up if it feels good and right. Exhale, hands to the earth. Right leg back, keep it up if you wish, as you lower down. Both feet on the floor. Reach the heart up with the inhale. Downward facing dog with the exhale. Left foot, top of the mat. Inhale, hands rise. Again, palms reach, look up if it feels good. Hands to the earth, exhale. Left leg back, keep it high if you wish to, as you lower down. Heart reaches up, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. As still as you can. Balanced breaths. Last one. Tiptoes, knees bend. Find the top of the mat with the exhalation. Flat back, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Knees bend. Inhale, hands to the sky. We stay here. Again, knees over ankles. So if the ankles are apart, the knees are apart. Look down, shift weight back, sink down. Full breath in, look up. Exhale, reach forward. Touch the earth. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, reach up. Breathe out for 5. Knees stay bent. In for 4, torso rises. Out for 6. In for 4. Out for 7. In for 4. Out for 8. In for 4. Stay there for 4. Inhale, rise. Hands come to rest. Heart and belly, or palms together. Settle more deeply into your body with each exhalation. Hands reach up, breathe in. Fold forward. Breathe out. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step the left leg back. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Look forward, inhale. Straighten the right leg in out with the exhale. Bend the knee, inhale. Straighten. Exhale. One more time, bend, inhale. Straighten. Exhale. Bend the knee. Be certain that you're drawing energy between the two legs and you're not just dumping down into the hips. Both legs are strong. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Perfect. Soften your gaze. You can stay right there if you wish to. You can bring the left elbow outside of the right knee and the hand together. Take care of your neck, so you can look down, you can look straight forward, or you can look up. One more breath, arms open should you desire. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, hands down. Take the leg back, leave it up if you want. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathe all the way in. And all the way out. Look towards the top of the mat as you exhale. Step your left foot forward. Once more. Reach through the back heel. Root down through the front heel. Lengthen the torso with the inhale. Straighten the front knee with the exhale. Two more. Knee bends. And then straighten. Last time, like that. Bend the left knee. Strengthen through the back leg. Check and see if you're dumping down into your pelvis. If you are, draw the legs together. Inhale, hands up. Right hand reaches forward. Left hand back. Stay strong through the legs. You can stay right here. Or if you should desire to, you can bring the right elbow to the knee. Left hand. The palm, right palm. Stay right there, or open the hands up. Take one more breath. Exhale completely. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Leg reaches up if you wish for it to. Heart reaches. Inhale. Downward facing. Exhale. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time. Perfect. Reach the left leg up. Breathe in. Exhale. Knee to nose. Inhale. Reach it up and back. Exhale. Knee to nose. Belly to spine. Chin to chest. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale. Knee to nose. Hold it there. Spread the toes. Lift the shin up as much as you can. And then plant the foot down on the earth. Hands reach up. Exhale, goalpost arms. One more time. Perfect. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, you're going to shift the weight forward. Lift the back leg up. Hands can be in front. They can be at your heart. They can be towards the ground or behind you. But see what you can do to square your hips. So that likely means dropping the right hip down. Reach through the right heel. Take one more full breath in. As you exhale, hands to the earth. Reach the right leg up, up, up. And then bend the left knee. Step the foot back. Perfect. Warrior one. Bring hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers in the way that's comfortable for you. Reach the heart up. As you inhale, you can look up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Working towards bringing the head towards the earth. And one more full cycle of breath here. And then come up just kind of halfway. Unwind the hands. Parallel the feet. And come into a wide leg forward fold, Sarita. Walk the hands forward. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the spine. You can feel really good to kind of sway the hips here. If it does, do it. Last breath there. Walk hands underneath of the shoulders. Lengthen the torso. You're going to turn the feet out to the angle that feels really good and right to you. And then as you exhale, I want you to bend the right knee and bring the butt down towards the earth. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Now, you can move through this with your hands on the earth or the hands at the shoulder, at the heart. Or you can do one of my favorite things, which is this sort of like ninja thing. You got one more each side. Last one. Perfect. Come back to center. Turn the left toes towards the back of the mat. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Step the right leg back. If you're digging the leg up, go ahead and take that. Lower down. Lift the heart up as you inhale. And downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a couple breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. One more time. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Reach it up, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Last time, reach it up, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Pull it up as high as you can. And then place the foot down on the earth. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, reach up. Look forward. Begin to lean the torso forward. Come into the right leg. Lift the left leg up. Again, hands can be wherever works best for you today. But work towards dropping the left hip down, reaching up through the right hip. One more full cycle of breath here. And then lengthen with the inhale. As you exhale, hands down, reach the leg up as high as feels good. Bend the right knee. Step the foot back, square it off. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace the fingers the weird way, the wrong way. Lift the heart up as you breathe in, and as you exhale, fold forward. Arms rinsing overhead. So things like interlacing the fingers the wrong way, which isn't truly even the wrong way, really help the brain to establish new sort of pathways, rooms for possibility. On the next inhale, come up halfway, unwind the arms, square the feet. Perfect. Take yogi's choice for the next few breaths. So that means you can fold forward, you can hold onto your big toes with your peace fingers, walk your hands beneath, or you can come up into a headstand of your choice if that is part of your practice and your body's calling for it today. Whatever you choose to do, continue to breathe in that matched ratio. And if either is longer, let it be the exhalation. Take 2 more breaths. If your feet are in the air, now is the time to bring them down. Perfect. Lengthen the torso so that it's parallel to the earth. Draw the chin in towards the body just a little bit so that the back of the neck is long. Turn the heels in, toes out. Bend the knees. If you can, bring them more in line with the heels. Hands to hips. Rise. And then bring the hands to the knees. So you're nice and long in the arms. Make space between the shoulders and the ears. And let that sort of tractioning action happen. And now strengthen the legs, engage the thighs, engage the glutes. Bring the hands towards the heart, or you can bring them overhead, or you can bend them and bring the thumb together. No wrong. The idea is that you allow yourself to ground down into the present moment. Maybe you want to lift the right leg and put it down. Left heel, put it down. Right heel, left heel. Maybe both. For 3, 2, both heels down, sink the hips. Inhale, rise. Parallel the feet, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Turn the left toes towards the front of the mat. Step the left leg back and take a down dog. Or if a vinyasa is what you're after, go ahead and take that. In through the nose, out, nose, or mouth. Last one. Perfect. Take the left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, bring it to the right knee, elbow. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, left elbow, or right elbow rather. Reach up and back, inhale. Cross the body, hold there. Maybe stretch the foot out. And then place the foot down on the earth. Square the hips, open through the IT band, the outside of the left thigh. Last full breath. Bring the left hand just a little bit outside of the left shoulder sphere. And then open up if it feels good in your body. Right hand down to the earth, pick the leg up. Both feet on the ground. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale. Bring the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Last time, up and back. Left elbow, hold there. Maybe stretch it out. And then place that foot on the ground. Reach the right hip back to square so that you're opening through the IT band. And then you can stay there. Or if you want to, open out for just a moment. Left hand to the earth. Pick the right knee up. Step it back, down dog. Complete exhale. Walk feet towards the center of the mat. Hands in the same place. Forward fold. And as you allow yourself to sort of sink and settle into your body, into your breath in this moment, holding on to whatever feels good. Big toes, hands under feet, something else. I invite you to begin to open the door to the consideration that there are so many more avenues to the manifestation of your intentions and of your purpose than you could possibly begin to imagine. The amount of fruit, of flowers, of solid objects that we can observe in our life. The roads, the houses, the people, the jobs, the pictures, the restaurants, the everything, right? There's a million times more seats. Take one more breath there. Bring the hands from underneath of the feet or away from whatever they're holding on to. Plant them firmly on the earth. Set your gaze to the earth, just a little bit ahead of your hands on the earth. I want you to envision that you are watching a video of your life as you envision it at its most powerful. Imagine that you're looking at that video now. Focus on it. Breathe in as you bend your elbows. Take the knees to the backs of the arms. Now, you don't have to pick your feet up. You can stay right there. But if it feels good, on an exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine. Grab the earth with your fingers. Lift the toes. Bring the heels towards the butt. Take a couple more breaths. And as you exhale, step the feet outside the hands. Bring the butt down towards the earth. Malasana. And just let your arms hang over the knees so they concentrate the sensation in the hips. Times like these tend to make more apparent the things that are in the way. And so it's really important and helpful to consciously attune to the resonance of what's possible but hidden. One more breath. Bring your feet down onto the earth. Scoot yourself so that you're, at a place on your mat where you're able to come back flat. Shift the weight back a little bit. Keep the torso straight. You have multiple options here. You can keep just like this. You can straighten the legs, hold on to the back of the thighs. Arms can be straight. No need to straighten the legs this time. Full breath in. And as you exhale, lower back a little bit and tap the right foot, if they're up. Left foot. Set the gaze forward, maybe a little bit higher than directly the horizon. Two more. And now open up to the fullest expression of what's possible for you today. Lower yourself down onto the earth. Take the hands and use the space between the thumb and the first finger to hook into the tops of the thighs. Straighten the arms and lengthen the low back. Bring your hands to a space of connection. And call into your awareness in this moment the things that you've experienced in your life that you, at one point, thought were absolutely never going to happen. The things that surprised you. That when they happened, you were like flabbergasted almost. How is this possible? Shocked. Call into your awareness of the intelligent sort of design of the entirety of existence. And we'll take 3 cycles of back bend / heart opening. If you have a particular practice that you love, please take that if and when you feel ready. Otherwise, bring the feet as close to the hips as you can get them, arms alongside the body. Inhale, push the earth away, hips rise, arms come overhead. Lengthen the back of the cervical spine, knees move towards one another. You can come all the way down, hips down and arms down, or you can stay up, bring the arms down and interlace the hands beneath, roll onto the shoulder heads. Breathe deeply, expand the entire torso, push the earth away through the feet. Stay with that energy of gratitude, possibility. And if you want to stay right there, maybe even placing a block under the low back, you can do that, make it more restorative. If you want a full wheel, lower the hips down, place the hands alongside the head, align the elbows, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles with one another. On an inhalation, push the earth away, rise up. You're going to take 3 more breaths wherever you've chosen to be. Last one. Slowly and gently lower yourself down. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Hold on to the knees and roll the low back out by making circles, maybe alternating directions, or opening the knees away from one another. And then in. And as you exhale, roll into a ball, bring the chin to the chest, forehead to knees. Squeeze. Open up on an inhale, and you can either rock to a seated position or you can come onto your side and then bring yourself back, or up rather, into a seated position. Bend the right knee. Stretch the left leg out behind you. Take a peek back and align your legs so that it's moving straight behind you as much as is possible. You have a tendency to want to move out. Square the hips. Bend the toes or flex the foot. Draw the legs towards one another. If the fingertips come up off the earth, take the hands towards the sky. Take a full deep breath in. Pause at the top of the breath. And as you exhale, hips come down first. Then hands. And then maybe you come onto the elbows. And maybe you relax the head down. Soften every single muscle you can find. Relax the breath. And let the exhale be longer than the inhale. Four more breaths. With your inhalation, bring the hands forward if they're not already there. Help yourself up. Lift the torso. You can stay in that preparatory pose for a moment. Maybe look behind you. If you want to, you can bend the knee and reach back. And then switch sides. Take time to get yourself set up. One of the best sort of gifts of my life, and honestly of the challenges more than the things that have worked out as intended, if you will. Go ahead and draw the legs together, create energy. Pause at the top of a breath, and in your time, with your exhale, let the hips come down, and then lower yourself down. One of those best gifts is being surprised by things happening that were beautiful and wonderful, that I either didn't have space in my awareness to imagine, or absolutely decided weren't possible. The truth is that what is possible is always greater than what we think it is. Always. And the absolute limits of what we experience correlate exactly to what we believe is possible. This doesn't mean that bad things don't happen, because they do. It doesn't mean that it's our fault. What it means is that the paths out of our suffering are many and varied. And if we reach a point where we can't see them, where we feel trapped, lost, or powerless, very often freedom is at the end of an exploration and an honest reflection on the barriers of imagination that we've put up against ourselves. What's great about that is we can remove them. You can remove them. I can remove them. 3 more breaths. And with an inhalation, start to rise up out of the posture. Cleanse in whatever way feels good to you. Maybe reaching back. Bring that leg out in front of you. Stretch both feet straight. Hands reach up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. In through the nose. Out through the nose or mouth. Rise up with the breath in, bend the right knee, place the sole of the right foot outside of the left thigh. You can bend the left knee if you want to, as long as the whole of the butt stays on the ground. Right hand, base of spine, lengthen. Left hand can hold on to the right knee at the elbow or come outside of it. Soften the gaze. Slowly open into the twist. And as we bring the energy and the breath to a more still space in preparation for Shavasana. Last breath here. Offer yourself a sort of sweet nectar of awareness. Unwind with an exhalation. You can come all the way over if it feels good. And you can either unwind or you can leave the feet where they are. Lift the hips and walk the hands around. Either way, we'll end up with the left foot outside of the right thigh. Left hand, base of spine. Right hand maybe reaches out. As you exhale, twist. The sweet nectar of existence. Remembrance that just the fact that we are breathing, that we have bones and bodies, and we live and are aware of it, is a gift nearly beyond comprehension. Last breath. And gently, slowly unwind. Maybe twist in the opposite direction. Before unwinding the legs and slowly bringing yourself down onto the earth. Stretch the legs and the arms out. Perhaps take 3 intentional breaths of relaxation, tightening, squeezing with the inhale, releasing, softening with the exhale. And before you surrender yourself to the earth beneath you, and allow yourself to be held and nurtured. Shavasana. Leave the eyes gently closed. Allow the breath to begin to deepen. Fingers and toes, arms and legs awaken. Perhaps head falls from side to side. Stretch and reach. And find your way onto the right side of the body. Purposefully savoring the moment of transition. Perhaps allowing yourself to embrace the reality that every moment offers sort of symbolic rebirth, should we choose to embrace that. Align yourself with your intention once more. Feel it in the body. Make it real in your awareness. And when it's so, bring yourself to a seated position with the spine tall. and the eyes to close. Hands resting. Breath calm. The universe and the entirety of existence holds infinite possibility, infinite abundance. May we allow ourselves to dissolve the barriers to that understanding that lie within us. May we open our hearts and our minds with grace, with gratitude, with joy and compassion. Hands to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. One Om. Inhale. The love, the light, and the truth within me recognizes, honors, and bows with deep gratitude and humility to that same love, light, and truth within you. We are one. Namaste.